Hey guys, Frank here and welcome to another episode of Digital Classroom. Today it's about how did I shoot this shot, and as you can see this one is a little bit special, and that's also why we have something here in front of me, but I will tell you that later. Now, during the workshops, it's of course always fun to work with different light shapers, like softboxes, strip lights, but also reflectors, or maybe even an optical snoot or a gobo projector. But what if I tell you that you don't need a real lighting, like for example tungsten light bulbs or Christmas lighting or anything else that I just mentioned. But you can be super creative with, yes, a projector. This is a data projector from Epson. This is the one I'm actually using for all my seminars when there's not a projector available. And in all honesty, I always have it with me because the projectors that are available are not always 100% perfect. And this one gives a great image. Now, during this workshop, we decided to try something else. And I've done it before on one of the Kelby videos, actually. So if you go back a few years in Kelby 1, you can see me doing something with a projector that's similar. But for today, we decided to also work with colors, with patterns, and of course with our great model, Janica. Now, the whole idea behind using a projector is actually pretty simple. You project Photoshop in the F mode. That means that you don't see any menus, you don't see anything. The only thing you see is a black screen. That's important, it has to be a black screen. Because, well, photography is painting with light, right? And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a brush with white paint and we're gonna paint over the light patterns that I want on my model. But the fun thing about the projector is that you can also work with colors. So in this setup, we're actually using white, red, and blue. And well, you can be as creative as you want. So let's take a look at the behind the scenes video and of course the final results of this setup. As you can see, using a projector in a setup is awesome. It's very creative. You can do whatever you want and you can create lighting setups that are not possible with any other light source. You can combine colors in very tight spaces. You can make very, very sharp edge transfers and you can do whatever you want with the projector. There is a disadvantage, of course. Projectors are not very cheap, but you can use them also for other stuff, of course, watching a movie. But the big drawback is that the light output is of course not as high as a strobe or continuous lighting. So I advise to get a projector that has at least 2,000 to 3,000 NC lumens, use it on the presentation mode so you get a lot of light output, and then be very creative with your coloring, use a little bit of a higher ISO, and of course some noise reduction, and you can get great images. Now in all honesty, I didn't use a noise reduction in these images because this projector gives a lot of light. But if you try it with something that emits a little bit less light, be prepared to use a little bit of noise reduction. Oh, and also be careful, do not blow out your colors. So make sure you do a proper adjustment of your exposure. Using a light meter can be fun, of course, but in this case, I highly recommend just shooting tethered and look at your screen that you don't blow out any of the color channels, because that's a chance, well, you run very quickly when using a projector. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this creative episode of Digital Classroom. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Smash the like and bell notification button. And of course, tell other people about our channel so we can grow. See you again next time. I think I'm gonna watch a movie or play some Call of Duty. See you next time. Bye guys.